Hey guys, this is Ken from Nippon Bro. As far as what I'm doing here today, I'm going to be showing you how to take photography to up your Instagram game so you can get those epic photos onto your grid and get more followers. But before we go into it, we're going to get into the intro. Hey guys, welcome back. So before we get into the actual photography part with the mobile phone, a lot of people are getting this idea of having Instagram as a social media platform to boost their self-esteem, and which I don't think is the right way to go about it. I think to be able to have a platform to show your skills and your dedication to a passion that you have, whether it's photographing food, you're a foodie, you photograph your travel memories, I think those are good just for the intention of showing people, what you love to do. But there are a lot of people out there that are actually showing people these photos, which is not really them, which the lifestyle isn't realistic, and they're not actually doing that in real person. So it kind of gives this facade that they are living the life, but they're actually not. How you want to handle your own Instagram page is obviously, up to you. Everyone has, their control over their account. But I just feel like for myself, and to be able to show you guys these things is just so you can up your game for the passion that you already have. And I hope this can resonate with a lot of you guys, and hopefully we can get some epic photos for today. It is very harsh sun. There's no, there are some clouds over there, but they're not going to get to me anytime soon, and the wind's pushing this way behind me, so those clouds are just going to stay over there for quite a while. So I have really harsh sunlight, and I don't have any clouds to kind of diffuse the light. I don't have any diffusers, unless I take the shirt off my back for, I'll think about it, but probably not going to do that. Anyway, so we're going to be just taking photos around here and take some photos of myself as well and show you guys how that turns out as well. So basically, I'm just going to go around and you're going to get kind of a perspective from my phone recording of how I go POV style of what I see and how I'm kind of positioning it. Whoa, almost fell over. What was I saying? What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Came back to me. So to get a POV style and to show you guys the composition of how I kind of compose my photos so you can get that certain look within the frame that you're going to be framing it in. Now, a lot of people think, Instagram is a square photo, so they go into the square settings on their phone, which is not the case. Instagram is a 5x4 photo setting. So having said that, when you do take your photo, you're gonna have to take a little bit wider angle in order to compensate for that crop that you're gonna get after you start editing your photos, and then you just crop that into 5x4. So everyone's asking me, Ken, how do you get these full photos where it fits width to width and maximum height on your Instagram grid? First of all, tip number one is to shoot vertical. So once you shoot vertical, you get this whole thing, so you can make sure you cover that top to bottom part for when you come to cropping it on a 5x4 photo. Now, tip number two, what we're going to go into is composing the photo, so you take a little bit more of a wide angle, so when you do crop it, it's going to just get cropped a little bit. But when you take photography vertically on a portrait style, and then you take into consideration of that, all you have to worry about is the top to bottom, because when you crop a 5x4, what it's going to do is just going to take from the top and the bottom. So just make sure you're taking enough photo for what your subject is, what your key main thing is in your frame, and just make sure the top to bottom is on the clear. So I just maybe compensate a little bit more, so then when I put it in post, 5x4 setting, boom, right there, post it on Instagram, done. So anyways, I'm just gonna go through that POV style with you through my phone recording, and we're gonna get that recorded right now. So hang on one sec. Hey guys, so basically what I'm gonna be doing is going on to the iPhone here and downloading an app. This is an app that I have purchased before, so it has a little cloud on it, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into your search and type in Camera Plus. Now it's going to come up as Camera Plus 2. I guess they've upgraded, so you're just going to go ahead and download that. And then once it is downloaded, you're just going to see, well, hopefully, I'm just going to skip to the part where it's actually downloaded. Hey guys, so once you guys downloaded the app, what you're going to do is you're going to go into it, and automatically what it's going to have is just a basic layout with your photo button and everything. So that is pretty much your basics, but what you're going to do is change one setting that I would want you to change right away, is to change this setting to RAW. RAW format is going to give you a bunch of editing options later, and even if you don't want to, no problem, you just can keep it RAW, but at least you have the editing capabilities later in Lightroom or your mobile apps. Having said that, what we're going to do is we're just going to go to the top center, which says auto. You're going to press on that. It's going to drop down the menu, and you're going to see RAW. Click on RAW, and you're going to set your camera into RAW mode. Now everything else currently is on auto, so with auto settings I think is good. I wouldn't necessarily go too much into detail for most people who want to play around with it, but you can actually play around with the settings here if you really wanted to. You can go to the white balance here, and you can change, you know, what day you're at. So let's just say I'm at daylight today, so presets at daylight. And if you want the exposure settings, let's just keep it at 1/3000 for now. And then basically what you just got to do is just click the snap button to snap a photo, and then it's going to get saved into your photos. So having said that, what we're going to do is we're just going to go take this around and take some photos. So right here I have a spot where there is a kind of like a little trail that's going down, so I'm going to take a photo of that, but the sun is behind me, so I don't want to catch too much of my shadow, so we'll see what we can do with that. Let's actually go over here. Oh, the sun has gone away behind clouds, so I might be able to get this shot right now without my shadow. I want to kind of take it from a lower angle and just kind of go up until you see a position that you think is good. And again, you want to compensate for that crop, so a bit back. And I'm gonna hunker down so my shadow's not in, and snap a couple photos. Always take more photos, because you never know that you're gonna actually not like one or two of them, and you might like that one that you took, which might be in the middle somewhere. So again, we're just gonna walk over maybe this one right here. It's clipping, but that's okay. We just want to actually get this, and another snap here, a couple more. Don't be afraid to overflow it. You have a lot of space in your memory card, so you're actually gonna get some pretty good photos if you take a lot of them. So now what we're gonna do is head over to this side. Let's say like this plant, for example. It's nice, it's nicely lit. Maybe side lit was nice. Composition wise, I kind of want to put the bottom half, just like right here, what I mean by bottom half, and then I want to put that on the horizon, and I want to aim it upwards. So that composition, so that kind of makes it so this part right here is the focal point of the entire photo, and everything right here is just going to get blended in with the background. So because I want to make that my main subject, I'm just gonna compose it right at the horizon here, cutting this plant off. So let's say like right around there, a couple photos, make sure it's in the center. Make sure you're taking a bit more back to compensate for that crop for Instagram, and you're good. Now moving on, see how many photos I'm taking at a short amount of period of time, so I can actually, you know, daylight's very, very precious, so something that I want to save. Now even like this little trail area that I came down on, you can actually get this picture right here, and always take it from, don't always stand up. What you want to always do is just kind of like go down or go to the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one photo here where I'm just down, and let's see, yeah, what I'm going to actually do is I'm just going to set this to auto, and then that's going to just determine what light I'm going to be in and how fast the shutter speed's going to be. And then let's say like right there, I'll take a couple photos, maybe a bit more back. Okay, cool. Now you can take this exact same spot just from the side, and you're gonna get this different look. And just a couple there. Even when you move to this side here, and then you hunker down, you're gonna get this type of photo, let the camera do its thing, and then boom, take some photos. Nice blue sky. You can fix the darks in post, and just gonna keep moving. Mind you guys, I am literally just going around in a circle here, and that's all I'm doing. I'm literally not moving that much. So imagine how much you can actually take for photography wise just in your own home. Like, you don't need to drive out half an hour to one place to take a couple photos and then drive another 20 minutes to a different location. That's just, you know, that's overkill. Let's see, how about just a general photo where I'm gonna take, let's see, just hunker down here and then take this photo here. Sorry for the wobble that I'm getting here. Couple snaps here, and you're good. I think that's pretty good for just general photography that I have around here. Hang on one second, I'm just trying to see what I can do in terms of burst, small stabilizer. Well, stabilizer might have came in handy. Timer. So I'm gonna put a 10-second timer on, and the reason why I'm doing that is because now I'm going to be photographing myself and see what I can do with that. Having said that, I like to kind of almost hide the camera. Like, you know how you're almost taking candid photos of someone? Well, that's kind of like the style that I want for my photos. Sometimes when I do my self-portrait, but it all depends on, you know, where you can hide the phone and everything. So we're gonna be doing this rather quickly, and let's see, for example, I'm gonna hide my phone right into these bushes here. Once I can get this somewhat balanced. Now this is like the tough part. If you have something with you that you can, like a water bottle or something, just to be able to kind of hold that phone just into place. And I just want to check something. I don't know if this thing can do, oh, perfect. Okay, so what you can do is just press on the volume button of your phone, and it will actually take the photo for you. So that is good, that you don't have to actually press that button. So I'm gonna, don't want that to fall over. I'm gonna leave the phone here, and I want the focus to be, okay. So we'll see what the focus is. I always don't know when the actual photo is taken. So let's see. So basically I just kind of went into what I just took and I want to see this photo. So what I'm gonna do is hopefully, so that's pretty cool. Like the foreground is in focus, but I'm not. So that's kind of like a little bit of a look if you want to go for it. Kind of want to see what I can do if I can like focus on myself. But so what you're gonna have to actually do is you're gonna have to pull focus on to something. So what I mean by that is you're just gonna go over here and let's say you want to put it back in the same place, and I am going to choose my focus to be like right here, and then just lock focus there, and then you're just gonna hang on one second. Boom. So you're just gonna lock those in there. So now everything's locked in the back there all the way to that plant. And then you're just gonna take your 10-second photo. So let's see what that does. Hang on one sec. Alright, so I hope that was 10 seconds. Let's see what that does for the photo outcome. The top one here. There is like a big ass bee just right by me. So yeah, so I just opened this photo and that looks pretty awesome. I mean, you have me kind of in the back there. I didn't quite walk in front as much as I wanted to, but you kind of get the idea. It's really hard to actually compose yourself while you're taking a photo by yourself, of yourself as well. So, but you know, anything that you can get will be pretty good. I think I know where I went wrong with this, but as you can see, kind of got where the drift is. So basically what I'm gonna do, you know, for any future photos with the app, you're just always wanting to just lock focus. So exposure, you just want to basically bring these two up and then just choose where you want the exposure to be. And then you're gonna press that plus button. Once you're set with your exposure, just put your exposure and your focus down to lock by pressing those lock. What do you call those things? The lock, I guess. And then once you do that, you're just going to put your phone down into your selected place, and that's going to lock everything in. Now, having said that, I am going to stand, where is this thing pointing? That's where the shadow is. Okay, so in the open area. Okay, so if I stand in the open area, I think this time I can get a pretty clear shot. So hang on 1 second and I'll be right back. All right, I think I got it this time, guys. Let's hope. Which one was it? Oh, this one. So let's magnify that. Perfect. Look at that. That is awesome. Okay, so basically you got your shot right there, and that is ready to go onto Instagram. And you can save it from your phone from here, and then what you're gonna do is just edit it, and then you're gonna post on Instagram, and you're gonna have an epic photo. Hey guys, hope you guys like that, and if you guys want more of this type of style where I kind of just do a screen recording on my iPhone, then just comment down below, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and turn on those notifications for future videos when I post some tips and tricks and also updates on Nippon Bro, the company itself. And if you guys have any other questions, just let me know. I will be posting on my Instagram stories, and I will be posting let's see, on my Twitter as well for the new photo submission, so I can edit your photos in Lightroom. So I'll be doing that episode as well. So hopefully we get that email up soon, and you will know either in the link in the description below, which will have my email, or I will post it up on my Instagram stories and Twitter. So you guys will get that update very soon. But having said that, till next week, till next time, until I post another video. I try to post videos kind of every week, depending on the time I have and what the types of videos are. I will post maybe twice, 3 times, once a week. So it kind of depends, but pushing content out every week. So hopefully you guys are enjoying them, and I can keep making videos for you guys. The affiliate links down below is all my gears that I have currently for 2020. If you purchase through those affiliate links, it helps me out a lot because it provides a little bit of supplemental kickback, and I can invest that back towards the company and the channel itself, so I can eventually start doing giveaways and doing other things for you guys, and hopefully we can help each other out in the photography and videography community. So thank you very much, and see you guys later. Peace.